anyway? Have you come down with an acute case of propriety or something?
Came to talk to you.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference.
Hi my loves, so a new year's approaching and my favorite thing to do to stay organized is to buy a new weekly planner for the year, and I have been using the Emma Kate weekly planners for a couple of years now and I am still obsessed. I purchased mine from a shop nearby called Third Lane, but you can also purchase them online and I will link them in the description below. I have found that the trendy planners these days have a lot of congestion. They have a lot of headings, a lot of sections to fill out, but I like mine to be very simplistic so I can design them the way I want. So this planner is absolutely perfect and I will take you along with me to plan one of the weeks in December and also show you what I do with a little bit of journaling as well. So let's flip through this book. The first page is a few paragraphs which have very inspiring and motivating messages, and then if you flip further it has your more of like a calendar for each of the months, and it gives you plenty of spaces to plan your months as well. And then lastly you have your weekly spread. This is such a beautiful layout. I love that it is vertical. They also have planners with a horizontal layout if that's something that you prefer over the vertical. So I will soon show you how I sort of plan and utilize that space. Towards the end of the book, you have the overview of the 2023 calendar and plenty of space if you need to jot down anything for the year after. At the very end of the book, you have this dotted free space, which I absolutely love. You can be so creative with this. You can do journaling on this, and there's so much space as well. I use this space to create my own trackers and I will soon be sharing them with you as well. This planner also includes the cutest gold stickers at the very end. I'm not really a sticker person, but because they're so simplistic and the writing is so beautiful, I always end up using these. One of my favorite things about this planner is that it has 3 dividers and it makes it so easy to access pages that are the most important and you visit more frequently. My first one is always on the more of a calendar view, the second one is on the weekly spread, and the third one is usually on my trackers. It's such a simple thing, but it makes such a big difference. They also sell this pen holder, which is again another simple thing, but it's so convenient. The last thing you want is to be digging through your bag to find a pen and you're about to jot down something very important in your planner, and this again is just so convenient. This was my Emma Kate 2021 diary. I was also obsessed with this one. I just feel like the design of these planners are just very timeless and beautiful. Okay, let's get started. Also, look at this really cute pen from Kiki K. It has little cats on it. It's so adorable. So the first thing I do with my weekly spread is jot down what the weather will be like for each day of the week. I feel like my mood and my activities are very weather dependent. Then I like to jot down what shifts my hubby has so we can plan our week together. If there's something new or different happening within my week that requires me to plan around it, I usually take some washi tape and block off that entire section. In this case, my sister was coming back for a week, so I just sort of highlighted the whole week with the washi tape, and this just adds a little bit of color to my weekly planner as well. And then I note down my work and how long I'm working. During my work, if I need to run any errands or make any calls, I just make a little section in the middle and jot that down, and that just really helps me to keep on top of things. I usually do it on my break. Then I continue on with jotting down things that are important, things that I need to do, the plans that I have made in more of a timely manner. I know I said that I wasn't a sticker person, but I do use stickers for more important things just so they stand out a little bit more. I really enjoy the section at the bottom where I note down things that are of high priority. Sundays are when I reflect back on the week and see if there's anything that still needs to be done, anything I missed out on or didn't have time for. I try to do it on Sundays, and I also plan the week after on Sundays. So this is what my weekly spread ends up looking like, and I feel like it's very simple, easy to read, not very congested, so that's what I like. Even though I prefer more of the minimalistic look, I also love these Faber-Castell highlighters. They are not very strong colors, but they do have a little bit of glitter in them, which makes them so pretty. The main thing I do with them is just to highlight the headings, highlight the days of the week, and then use a different color to highlight things that are important. They are just to add a little bit of color to the week. And now I'm just going to make some daily trackers, and you can have so much fun with this and get creative, and it can be really personalized. So I just create a bunch of graphs and some pie charts. This one here is more for my daily habits that I want to improve, and I just shade off each day. So I'll go Monday, and if I have, for example, I have done my skincare, I'll just shade that area, and so on. The second one is more to track my social media and just tracking how often I'm uploading and how often I should upload. And yes, I do count the dots just to make sure that everything is in the middle. The finance section is predominantly for Afterpay, and I don't like to exceed more than 3 orders on Afterpay, hence the 3 pie charts. And I just divide them into quarters because there's 4 payments, and I shade them once I've made the payment. This is not so much of a weekly thing, it's whenever the payments are due. As I said, I don't like to exceed the 3 orders because then it gets really messy. I also write down how much the payments are and how much the full order is as well, and I do this all in pencil so I can erase it and use it for the week after. Now I'm just creating a social media growth tracker, and this is something that I do monthly for my Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. All my accounts are linked below in the description if you would like to follow me. And I just sort of note down my followers, my views, watch time, subscriber changes, and all of the good stuff, just so I can keep track of where my social media is heading. Next, I do a little bit of reflection every month, so I just create these little sticky note drawings, and I have the headings of last month in 1 word, and what are the highlights, the lessons I've learned, something that I am also proud of that I did or accomplished. And then the last section is just notes, just to note down anything that happened, something that was very positive. And then I go again with the Faber-Castell's highlighters and just add a bit of color back into the trackers and just fixing up some mistakes. This is an example of how it would look on a week-to-week basis when I fill in the graphs and pie charts. So you kind of get the gist of where I'm heading with this page. And this planner has so many other pages like this where you can really customize and create whatever you would like. I have always purchased weekly planners every single year, but Sometimes I just get bored of them and I stop using them, and it's such a waste of money. Ever since I've had the Emma Kate planners, it's really helped me stay on top of things and still keep my life simplistic and organized. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any special tips and tricks for either journaling or weekly planning or planning the year, comment down below and I would love to read your tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.